you guys have been on a roll. What does a win over Miami do to your confidence, and what does it say about your team?
Well, I don't know if it does anything for our confidence. Honestly, I think we know we're playing well. You know, we know we're short-handed in playing well as well. I thought our guys, honestly, I mean, they wanted to play this game tonight, but I don't think they've had a confidence issue about the game, if you know what I'm saying. So it may give other people confidence in us, but I think our guys are a pretty confident group. They feel they can play with anyone. And we also know we have to get better at a lot of things too while we're doing that. We're a team that, to me, is still trending up, and that's a good thing.
You guys really took them.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're not going to beat Miami if you turn the ball over. We literally, you know, we talked about it this morning, and you know, I said if you got a choice between saving the ball and throwing it in the stands, throw it in the stands, because a live turnover against them, you know, statistically, I think they're at a historic pace after turnovers, and so I thought we had the one stretch. I think we had 4. Even if it wasn't turnovers, bad shots, a couple of turnovers in a row, and they made a run. Other than that, I thought we were terrific with the ball. Our cuts tonight was great, but our ball movement, everything was good.
What do you make about Rondo and the fact that when it is a national televised game, his game just racks us up?
Yeah, we're just going to tell him we're playing on ABC every day. One of the things going into the game today, we told Rondo that we needed him to be a scorer. You know, not necessarily a playmaker, a scorer. And I thought he set the tone at the beginning of the game by doing that. And I thought that loosened it up for everybody else to get into the act. So he was terrific. I thought everyone played well. I thought Kevin, you know, defensively was unbelievable tonight. And, you know, it's good. That's where we're making our hay right now. We're still struggling on the glass, even though today, you know, we held our own by the end, but they had 15 offensive rebounds. But they had them because they're missing a lot of shots. They have more offensive rebound opportunity.
With Rondo, we've seen him find Avery Bradley on cuts a lot, but it seemed other guys were also benefiting.
Well, today was this was a day where with spacing, we talked about other guys doing it instead of spacing outward. We talked about it, but usually it's we leave it to Avery because we want different space. Today, the way they defend, we talked about multiple cutters today. They're so good defensively. One cutter is not good enough against them.
What about Bradley?
It was good. It was good, you know. But it was team too. I thought everyone, you know, they've been posting a lot. We knew Avery was strong enough to hold his ground, but we also had to go dig and help a lot because he's so crafty, you know. So I thought it was more of the team, you know, clogging the paint.
What about his confidence, Avery's confidence, this stretch, getting the minutes, and how would that help you these last few years?
You know, it's going to help us huge, you know. Keon, too. I mean, Keon's playing terrific right now. So, you know, those are two guys early in the year that either one was playing or one wasn't. Both were struggling early. I heard questions from all of you, you know, Avery can't make a shot. And I kept saying he can shoot the ball. You know, it's funny how things happen. He started making shots because he was making layups first, you know, and then he saw the ball actually go in the basket, even though it were layups. Now he's making jump shots, but it's amazing what the mind does, you know. I thought that, you know, just happened, but it worked out well for him. And Keon, I just think, we forget how hurt he's been. How many games he's missed in a row with the new team. I just think he's starting to figure everybody out, which is nice.
Do you feel at this point like you can put Avery in one of the
Yeah, I think Avery can guard 1 and 2. Struggles a little with threes, even though we switched that today. And we have 3 guys that can do that, really. I think Petrus can guard 1, 2, 3. I think Avery, and now, you know, Rondo can guard 1 and 2s, and he's guarded 3s at times. That's something we've not had. We're switching things that we would never switch right now. And it's allowed Kevin and Brandon to stay closer to the basket, which is something.
When you talk about Brandon closer to the basket, 10 free throws.
Yeah, that's huge. You know, I didn't think he was ready at times today with their overhelps. He caught the ball a lot and was open, and wasn't ready to shoot, but they were running at him so hard, then he puts it on the floor, or he was cutting today, and that got him to the free throw line. That's where we have to still, we got to get him into a ready shot position, because we got teams stretched out, and he's a heck of a shooter, and a lot of times he catches it like he's off guard, and so we have to figure out that. You know, it's good that we're going to actually have a practice on Tuesday. That'll be new, and needed.
Doc, is this the kind of game you envision the team playing in the playoffs going forward? What it's going to take?
Well, it's going to take this and better, because they're going to be better. I mean, Miami didn't play well today. We had something to do with it, but they didn't play well. They're better than that. We know that. And, you know, I told the guys before the game, you know, I've always laughed when people say it's going to be a boxing match, and then when you get hit, you're shocked. And I told them, you know, when you're going in a boxing match, you actually get hit. You know, that doesn't mean you don't win, but you go in prepared to get hit. And I thought our guys had that mentality. It showed in the second quarter when they made their run. We had some resolve, and I said, guys, they're supposed to hit you. You're in a, you know, quote unquote boxing match, you know, and you just got to keep punching, and that's how the playoffs are to me. You got to be prepared to get hit hard, and then you got to hit back and hit hard.
Doc, do you consider finding ways to get Avery and Rondo on the court together, even when Ray comes back?
Yeah, Ray and no doubt, Ray and Beatrice. You know, because they're both just, they're such tough defenders, and they give you a disposition. You already got Kevin on the floor, and I think what Avery and Pete, they give Rondo life defensively, because he feels like, I got some guys out here that we can put some pressure on the ball. We had to start the second half, Rondo just pressured the ball by himself. Avery denied it, and we didn't do anything, but they turned the ball over. It was just because of pressure. You know, and that's something we haven't been able to do.
I can't believe I'm actually going to ask this, but would you consider keeping him in the starting lineup even when Ray comes back?
Well, I don't know yet. I mean, we're playing well, but we've also played well with Ray, by the way. You know, and I think people forget that part. So the good thing is that we have options, and we have players with confidence, and we have a lot of them. And that's where the season has helped. You know, it's been good for us. And the best part is not Avery to me, or MP. The best part for me is Keon now is coming on. So we have an extra guy, and we need it.
How critical is it in the last 15 minutes, 20 ahead?
Well, I think it's nice, you know, because of rest and all that. But, you know, and this year, and honestly, you guys know more than me. I think right after, there's not a big rest period between the last game and the playoffs. I don't actually know that as a fact, but I think that's true. But it is rest during the playoffs, and I think that's what people forget. You don't travel, you know, back to back. You have days off, so there is rest doing that. And I think our guys are just ready to play basketball. So I don't think they're concerned by the rest. I think Kevin today clearly didn't want to come out of the game when I took him out in the third, and that's great because usually he runs out. You know, so that's good. I think our guys are in shape now, and they want to play basketball.
You see that? I mean,
yeah, you can see it. You can see it in their effort. And I tell you where they've improved the most. They don't lie to me anymore when they're tired. You know, Paul, you can see him come Rondo today. You know, come get me. Kevin still doesn't do that, but everybody else does that. You know, and that's good. They didn't lie to me. They just didn't tell me. All right.
Thank you.